How are we? Are we good? Yes, we are. Very good. Whenever I think about you, I can only imagine your lovely smile. And that is why I am also feeling very optimistic, very happy to carry on like this, even though I am far apart from you right now, but only in distance, not in the heart. Right? So, here today, thinking about your smiles, thinking about your bright eyes, and thinking how excited you become when we start our English class. I'm about to start with another new chapter today. His first flight by Liam O. Flaherty. Who was Liam O. Flaherty? Liam O. Flaherty was an Irish writer, very popular in his times in Ireland. So today we are going to read this story, and this story has got very close connection with our lives too, because whenever you want to take any first step of doing anything, whenever you want to begin anything new, that time you are very scared. No, not me. Not me. I can't. I can't. The same situation happened with this little birdie, the good old birdie, a small birdie who wanted to fly. But he couldn't make it, even though his whole family had made it. He couldn't make it because he was scared to take the first step. And you know very well, once the first step is taken, nobody can stop you. So, here we begin. We take the first step. Yes, children. We begin with the story, His First Flight by Liam O. Flaherty. Every step in life needs courage and self-confidence to cover a distance of 100 miles. We don't know how far we have to go, children, but forget the journey, forget the distance. We have to take a first small step, right? It is always said, baby steps lead to tiger leaps. So until and unless you take those first steps, little steps, how can you leap like a tiger? Right? We move on. In this story, the young seagull was afraid to fly. His whole family had learned to fly, but he didn't, and he couldn't because he lacked confidence. He was fearful of the vast expanse of sea beneath him. I am not going to read the whole story line by line out here. There is no time for it. I am just summarizing the story, and you are going to read the story and connect with this short summary. So why did the seagull could not fly? Why the seagull was not able to fly? The seagull lacked confidence, and he was fearful of the vast expanse of sea beneath him. The family of the birdie was on a high ledge. Ledge means L-E-D-G-E. Ledge means a kind of protrusion, a kind of extension of rock. On the top of mountains, some rocks, they extend forward and they are at a great height. So the seagull family was on that ledge, on that kind of height. And the vast expanse of deep blue sea was underneath that ledge. So he was very scared of the water. And he was not trying. Until and unless you try, who is going to be successful? Nobody can be successful until unless you try. His parents and brothers and sisters tried their level best to encourage and boost his morale. But no, he failed to collect courage. He was very hungry one day. He could not fly. Others used to go out, they fly out, they used to get themselves good feed. And then the birdie, this small birdie, was not able to get himself any feed because he was unable to fly. And one day he was very angry. So what did he do? So when we are angry, when we are hungry, what do? We try to attract attention. Right? Like that we try to attract attention. But he was not a human one. So he tried to attract the attention of his family members in his own way. And only his mother felt pity on him. Gee, gee, gaga, like that, whatever noises he could make. He tried to make those noises to attract his family's attention. And nobody paid attention, only his mother felt pity on him. Pity means sympathy. But she thought that she will not be able to make him fly if she is continuously favoring, pampering him. So what did she think of? She thought of teaching him a lesson. Now every time if our parents pamper, we will never learn anything in life. Life lessons will obviously be far way off. We will never learn any life lessons at all. If Soma ma'am is always pampering you, so nothing in English that time. All zero. So we shouldn't be pampering or over pampering too much all the time. So what is going to happen? She tempted him. The mother then tempted him to dive on the food and fly. So supposing like what the mother did. The mother showed him the food, but the mother did not put the food in his mouth. So what happened? Let us see. This intelligent act of the young seagull's mother prompted him to make his first flight. So the food was brought to the birdie. The mother was not willing to give the food, and the mother sat in front of the birdie, but the food was not dropped into his mouth. The birdie tried his best to catch the food, to peck, to take the food. But the birdie was unsuccessful. But even though he was unsuccessful, that hunger, the terrible pain of hunger, forced him to flap his wings and fly, right, to get the food, and prompted him to make his first flight, right. The young seagull, now you can see, makes his first flight, right, over the vast expanse of sea. So whenever we need to really go for something, whenever we have an aspiration, whenever we have a dream, that dream cannot become successful until and unless we really have the hunger for that dream. If we are hungry for the dream, then only we will take the first step towards the dream, right? Otherwise, your dream will forever be your dream. You will see the others being successful and you will just stand aside and yes, carry on with life. As the life takes you, you will have to move along with life without aspiring, without achieving your dreams. So, we have to take the first step if we have to achieve something, right? So, ultimately, our own efforts could lead us to the path of success. At the end, the young seagull could fly because he himself made an attempt. Nobody pushed him, right? Nobody pushed him out of the ledge. Because of his hunger, because the terrible pains of hunger was there in his tummy, he wanted food. And he wanted it so badly that he took his first flight to get that food. Children, when you want something very badly in your life, I am repeating myself, take the first step. That is all for today. And I'll come up with the flowchart, I'll come up with the word meanings, I'll also come up with a short summary of the whole chapter. This first chapter, I mean to say. And I believe if there is any shortcoming in your understanding, if you're not able to follow, you are most welcome. And please do share your feedbacks now and then so that I'll also understand what is my shortcoming. Right, children? Love you all. Take care and take the first step. Thank you.